The Golden State Warriors are back, and we just beat the Denver Nuggets. Well, let's not get too carried away. I'm glad we got the dub in our first preseason game, but we can't really be too excited because, well, it's our first preseason game, and we can't take any of it too seriously. Some of the main points are that we were missing at least one starter in Draymond and possible starter in Wiseman. Just to get an idea of how lax this game was, Steve Kerr played every available player on the roster. Everyone got minutes. This totals 16 players, and no, I will not list all of them. That said, it was a fun game to watch, and there were a few takeaways that were very interesting. Alright, let's get to that intro. Hey everyone, what's happening? This is Swish, and today I want to talk about the first preseason game the Warriors had against the Denver Nuggets. My first takeaway is Jordan Poole. Poole has been working on his game all offseason. He's been in the gym, and this guy basically came back a new person. He is no longer the jittery rookie that we all saw at the beginning of last season. He has upped his game, and tonight it was definitely showing. In 15 minutes of playing time, Poole nabbed 10 points and 2 assists. Not only did he put up those points, he was very successful getting to the basket, as he has become much more creative and aggressive on the offensive end. It was fun seeing Poole out there after having gathered all that experience from last year. He clearly has taken his game up to another level, and I, for one, can't wait to see him in the regular season. He became a gym rat, putting on weight, and just overall improving his game. He was originally selected to play the shooting guard position, but Poole is clearly a 1, and is much more comfortable playing that position. The results speak for themselves, and he will definitely carve out a role with the Warriors. The sky's the limit for this kid, and if he keeps this up, there's no telling where he may end up. Next is Eric Pascal. Pascal is coming off a very good rookie year that saw him land on the all-rookie team. This is a very high and rare achievement for a number 41 pick, outplaying Poole, who was selected at 28th before him. Now, that aside, Pascal is actually 3 years older than Poole, so there's definitely that room for Poole to grow. Pascal had 8 points and 7 rebounds and 23 minutes on the floor, with 3 assists to go with it. A very balanced game for a forward. He is looking to improve upon his performance last year, which any improvement at all would be welcome. In that, he was very good for the Warriors last year, given the spot he was taken and the position the team was in. Pascal is very big at 260 pounds and very strong. He will definitely have his way inside the paint with smaller guys and even some guys that may have a height advantage. At 6'6", he's at a somewhat slight disadvantage at the power forward position, but he can definitely hold his own in the post. His jump shot definitely did look a bit smoother. It looks very smooth and may be even a little improved from last year. Next up, there's Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins has been a bit of a wild card. He doesn't seem to have very good rapport with the Timberwolves organization, as they're fairly confident that Wiggins just won't get any better. The Warriors, however, seem to disagree and think that in the right environment that Wiggins can thrive. And tonight we saw glimpses of a happy Wiggins playing alongside Curry, knocking down shots and smiling. His jumper looks as smooth as there ever was, with minimal twisting coming off the screen. He's also managed to put on some weight coming into this season as well, which will definitely help him getting to the rim as well as on the defensive end. With a wingspan that is over 7 feet, Wiggins is a very long player, and with Draymond court in a preseason game. Yeah. That happened. That totally happened. And speaking of Steph, it didn't seem like Steph took his game with any sort of seriousness. That isn't to say he didn't play well, as he had 10 points and 3 assists in 21 minutes of play. Only that he understood this was a preseason game, and getting injured is not an option. With that said, he played in a bit more of a lighthearted fashion. It was good to see him knocking down threes like his usual self, and getting to the basket and drawing the foul. He certainly looks more athletic out there, and his trainer had quite a mouthful to say about Steph prior to training camp. He stated that Steph was actually gaining power, getting stronger and faster. He's looking more chiseled. What this means is that you haven't even seen Steph at his best. After having a 9-month break from playing basketball, he has had all that time to rest and reset and come back mentally prepared and stronger than he was prior to last season. Kelly Oubre was exactly as advertised. He has shown he can go toe-to-toe with smaller guards on defense and rise above the rim with incredible athleticism on both ends of the court. This is a guy you always want on your team. Not only that, his incredible work ethic speaks for itself. He's a gym rat as well that is always trying to become better. He's been locked in since his trade to the Warriors, and there's no slowing him down. Kelly finished the game with 10 points and 3 rebounds. There was also a sequence where he was defending Jamal Murray, and that is the kind of tenacity that we will need if we are going to make a playoff run. Nico was able to get some minutes. He definitely did well enough out there and got himself some assists. In 8 minutes of playing time, he was able to get 3. He did a good job moving the ball around, but what was most noticeable was that Nico seemed to have put on a good bit of weight. I mean, he definitely looks to be a bit more filled out and not the scrawny high school kid we've seen in clips. His handles are tight and he can effectively run the point in a backup role. Looney has actually commented that he thinks Nico looks like he belongs on an NBA court, which coincidentally was Nico's goal coming into the NBA. He has stated he does not want to look like a rookie, and surely he does not. And don't be fooled by his small stature, as his teammates, including one Damian Lee, believes that given the opportunity, Nico will put someone on a poster. Despite not scoring any points, I thought his minutes were competent, and the scoring opportunities will definitely come along. The final addition I wanted to discuss in detail was Kent Bazemore. Bazemore being back in a Warriors uniform just feels right, and he definitely fills a role the Warriors could use. He's a very gritty player and brings a lot of energy to the team. He was able to get to the basket, knock down shots, and overall had a good showing with 12 points and 5 rebounds in 18 minutes of playing time. His shooting efficiency has been up and down, but he managed to knock down over 38% of his threes last year. The Warriors can definitely use his size and shooting this year as well if he manages to keep that percentage steady. I did also want to mention it was good seeing Kevon Looney out there, as he hadn't really played many meaningful minutes for us since the 2019 NBA Finals. His defense certainly showed while he was on the court. The Warriors had a good overall showing for a preseason game. The shooting efficiency wasn't all that great, however, consider that they had a great start to the game, and you could see a lead starting to build towards the end of the first quarter, and at one point getting well into a double-digit lead. The game was all but over. We were knocking down threes and our guys were shooting well, and there was good ball movement. The defense was excellent. Then the Nuggets came surging back in the third quarter to make it a game, but the Warriors held on despite playing anyone that was wearing a jersey. Hopefully we see more good stuff from these guys when they play the Sacramento Kings on the 15th and again on the 17th. That's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and recommend to any of your friends that you think might like my channel. Thank you. Until next time.
A block so hard, Smitty gets served. Call me Lonzo Ball, bitches get swerved.
Usually I don't get down with these girls, but tonight it's on my mind, so I might eat these words.